Hello everybody and welcome back to Assassin's Creed the Ezio trilogy, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So, since the last point, I've done a lot. Like a significant amount. One of the things I did is I got this achievement here. What is the achievement, you may ask? It is for finding all of this stuff in Monterione. So, in right now, 2012, which is apparently when we are, if you go to the roof of Monterione, you get the feather box that Maria stored them in. Inside the room that you come in to come down into the base is the record book. The sword is Mario's sword on the middle shelf out by a tree. The auditory cape there was, I think, in the church. And the belt was, I think, over near where the brothel was. So yeah, you collect one of those, you get an achievement. You collect all of them, you get nothing as far as I know. Also, I don't think we can access that here. No, I'll show you that after then. Also, we're about to get another achievement. Like I said, we get emails and shit. So at the beginning of every episode, we'll go through all the emails that we get. We'll talk to everyone. There we go. See? Mailer Demon, whatever. Okay. So there's one deleted. Weekly schedule. I'm sure you can read that if you want to. It's basic. Oh, team breakfast. Anyway, so yeah, as you go through this, they will delete the emails on you, but they just stay in the deleted. Okay, so let's see. Erudito, Access, make sure you stay in the loop. Guy Fox 23, Snowmass 84, and Juno 57. Okay, so this is probably the other three's passwords. Okay, so, hey guys, I can't find my MP3 player, the little black one. Let me know if you see it. I have trouble sleeping without my tunes. Rebecca, with threes because she's lead. So I think that guy just gave me the passwords for these guys. Yep. So yeah, we can also snoop through them. Okay, so that's the one that she sent. Let's see. Oh, she's replying to a reply about yogurt. Sean ate both of them. I know because he asked me if I wanted one. Desmond. Hey, Luce. Desmond was screaming pretty loud in his sleep yesterday. It's getting worse. I don't know if you heard it too, but I thought I'd let you know. Rebecca. Okay, I did hear it, but there's not much we can do until we've reached our goal. I know it's awful and I hate doing this to him, but it's necessary. Thanks, though. Okay, I had 2 yogurts in the mini fridge as of this morning. Now they're gone. I'm hungry and annoyed, so who took them? Lucy, I'm supremely disappointed that you would make such allegations of your dedicated staff. This accusation is unjust, unfounded, and frankly rather insulting. But we already know that he did it. Thanks, Becca. Sean, you're on cleanup for the next week. This just in from Becca as a Templar. Found it. Oh, and she found her MP3 player, so that's good. I'm going to tell you right now, none of these are all that interesting that I remember. Okay, so we got... okay, we already know all those. This just in, found it. Okay. So let's see, does Lucy have anything extra? Weekly schedule, 2 yogurts. Desmond, Sean, Shin. Okay, and that was it. So yeah, as we go, they will get more of those, obviously. They'll get a little bit more diverse than that. Like, we will actually get them, like, communicating with people outside of this room. Okay, so now let's see if they have anything to say.
You still managing the teams out in the field?
No phone line. Rebecca's working on patching us into the network.
So how's it feel letting the lady do all the work?
She's no lady.
Hey!
Man, I feel like there's some tension there. The sexual kind. Anyway.
Why do we have to stay down here all day?
Abstergo's still looking for us. It'd be better if we never went out at all, but then we'd run out of supplies.
It's like being in a cave during a rainstorm.
Yeah, well, knowing the Templars, monsoon season's about to arrive.
So yeah, if you go out, it's always at night and you have a time limit, by the way.
Everything all right?
I don't like being stuck underground with them out there looking for us.
You're doing a great job. We're safe here.
But for how long? Vidic won't give up. I know it.
Neither will we.
I actually have a blinky pen. Anyway. So yeah. I mean, they might even have more to say if I went and talked to them again, but I'm not going to bother. Come on. Get in the fucking Animus again, dude. Oh, come on. Oh. Mashing. There we go. I just had to mash the button because for some reason it wasn't staying up for very long. So now we are going back into the Animus with Ezio. So yeah, like I said, I've been very, very busy since the last time. I have 8 out of 10 feathers. I have 8 out of 10 glyphs, which are very different from the last ones. They're no longer glyphs. They're like fractures that you actually climb into instead of just like a symbol that you look at. I have, if we go here, as you just saw pop up for like half a second, I have like 10,000 in income right now. Oh, look at that. The tailor has a shop quest for me. It didn't have that like 2 seconds ago. Anyway, as you can see, I've rebuilt the majority of Rome. It's 61% rebuilt. The Central District is 97%. The only reason it's not higher is because the only things I have left are the faction buildings, which I can't get until, obviously, I acquire the factions. If we go over to the Campania District, 39%. Once again, there's some faction buildings, but the majority of it is still locked behind here, which is why we are going to do this quest first. It is the mercenaries, I believe. And then if we go down here, the Antico District, we have this section here that's still clouded off. It's only 29% rebuilt. I don't actually know how much, and I imagine this over here. And once again, it is currently blocked off. Those, I'm assuming, are locked behind the Thieves Guild missions, whereas the Brothel mission seems to only have this one tunnel entrance that it's keeping locked up. Also, got this. Oh, hang on, where is it? The Christina missions. We're going to do this. We'll probably start with that, actually. These are special missions. As you get your synchronization up, it unlocks these missions. Now, Christina, if you don't remember, at the very beginning of Assassin's Creed 2, very close to the beginning, it's the girl whose window we climb out of, anyway. That's who Christina is. But yeah, I have all the shops renovated. I have everything that I can access renovated. The only things I don't have are some of the landmarks. Because the landmarks like this one, and that one are all like, and I think maybe this one down here too, are all like 30 grand to renovate, but they only, or not renovate, even buy. And they only provide you with like an extra 100, if that, per 20 minutes. So it's definitely not worth it. So as you can see on my back, I have the crossbow. I did the blacksmith shop quest and got the captain's sword. I bought the butcher's knife. Actually, I bought all the small weapons. So you can also buy paintings in this one, like in the other one. They go downstairs in your hideout, but they don't. But unlike in the last game, they don't increase your value at all. So I have bought some of those, but it never increased my value, so I stopped. And then all the shops right here on this like small island give you, oh, that's probably why, to unlock the large quiver. Yeah. You have shop quests like this, which is you do it and you get the thing. So like this one here, you get a large quiver if you bring him 8 silk and 5 cardinal's purple dye. For the blacksmith to give me this sword, I need to bring him like 2 totems and a bunch of other shit. And then if we go over to the art merchant, he also has a shop quest for the Vatican treasures. Pomander, Ambergris, and Papaver Silvaticum. I don't know what that is. I have the Pomander. I don't have the other ones. You get those by finding them in treasure chests. Which, just like in number 2, the treasure maps are very reasonably priced, considering that the amount that you get, like, not that you get for them, but like the amount of treasure that you get from all the chests way more than makes up for the cost of buying the map. Unlike in the last game, which only sold treasure maps, these guys do it a little differently. Call it my horse. Nope, not there, I won't. There it is. This is my horse, by the way. Stole this off a Borgia prick. Nice armored horse. I'll talk about him in a minute. But they have 2 kinds of treasure maps. They have one for regular chest, one for the better chests that you can find. So like I have the one for the regular chests in the Centro District, but not the one for the better chests in the Centro District. So I still find treasures every now and then running around. And then they have the feathers map, which costs like almost 20 grand, and then each flag map. So you have to buy a map for the flags for each area, and each one costs like 20 grand. It is a ridiculous amount of money. Even near the end of the game, it is still pretty ridiculous amount of money. And yeah, oh, fuck, God, I don't think that path was meant for my horse. So yeah, like I don't have, as you saw, I do have the flags. The only flag map I don't have is the Vatican one. Mainly because I also don't have the treasure map for it, so I figured there's no point in me buying it if I'm not going to be able to get everything while I'm there. Okay, so now we shall start with the Christine missions, which are going to be populated throughout just because they only show up after so many missions have been 100% synced. Oh no, Christina, come here, no. So these are apparently like when they were talking to you about it before, they said that the better your synchronization with them becomes, you might unlock repressed memories. This is one of those memories. And I think that this is all of the memories. It has to do with her. Why he repressed them, I don't remember, but...
Oh, she is beautiful.
Okay, then go talk to her.
Just like that? Talk about what?
It doesn't matter. See, little brother, most men are so afraid of beautiful girls that anyone who actually talks to them has an advantage. Just make it up as you go.
What?
What?
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is... What's your name?
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Aspetta, I wasn't ready! I was planning on being really charming and funny. Can I just have a second chance? Ah, well.
Ezio, all is not lost. You made her smile. She will remember you now.
No, I can still fix these. I'll follow her ways. See where she lives.
Oh goody, it's time to become a stalker. This is precisely what a stalker does. It's like, oh man, she wasn't interested. I guess I'll just follow her, see where she lives. I mean, she'll love me eventually, right? I mean, like... Oh god. So this isn't exactly what I thought it was. I thought that this was, unless that's some missions that show up later. I thought that it was like he meets her in Rome over and over, like as you are, like as, you know, like the current Ezio that we're playing as. I completely forgot that we actually like went back in time for these. So yeah, these missions might actually surprise me a bit more than the rest of the game. So like I said, I played a lot of Brotherhood. Well, I will say I played a lot of Brotherhood. It's not like I beat it over and over again. Like I might have beat it twice at most.
No,
if I had to guess.
it's not possible. Just my imagination.
Of course it is. There's no way that guy that was talking to you would start stalking you after you turned him down. Like, that would just be fucking nuts. I mean, he would definitely be a psychopath that you would have to call the guards on. Not even lying either, like... Like, if I witnessed Ezio burning out like that, and then, like, go to follow the girl, or witness that happen to somebody, I would definitely be a little worried for the person being followed. This is also one of those, follower missions. Like, we didn't have too much trouble with it in the second one, because they generally just went to where they were going, and unless, like, they got caught up on another person or something, they never really turned around. Whereas we are now getting into the, annoying ones that they started doing, where, oh god, get around the corner. Not only do they turn around while you're following them, they turn around like constantly while you follow them, like, absolutely constantly. Now they do fix this a bit. Like, as you can see, we can't mark her in I think it's 3. It might not be until 4. When you go into Eagle Vision, it will mark the people on your map. And you'll be able to see them through walls.
I told you I'm not interested.
See. But I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided I'm tired of waiting for you to open your legs on your own. Cane rognoso! What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you!
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day.
Oh, shit.
You will get what is your due!
Yeah? Oh, do I not actually
Is
have
that
a
the best
counter?
you can do?
No, I guess I
Shut
don't
your
actually have a
mouth!
counter.
I'll kill you!
Yeah, will you? And done. Wow,
Pay
dude.
for interfering. Your whole family will.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you all right?
I am now. You asked for my name earlier. It's Cristina.
Piacere, Cristina. I'm Ezio.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second chance.
I mean, he did kind of stalk you a little bit to get that second chance, but I guess she's fine with it. I mean, he did save her. I mean, that's fair. I mean, like, I understand that one. It's like, give him a second chance. Yeah, I mean, sure, he did follow you home after you turned him down, but then he did stop you from getting raped, so, you know, there is that. Obtaining better armor will provide a maximum. Yeah, so I only could buy 2 pieces of armor. Like, the shoulder pads that we were forced to buy, which, you know, I say forced. It's like, we had to buy them, but it's not a big deal. And then I think boots? Maybe? I don't know. I think it was boots anyway. Nothing big though, like no chest armor. We don't have any armor, as you can see, the bracers or whatever. Oh god. Fuck, and I can't even fast travel over there yet because the fucking tunnel entrance doesn't get renovated until you do the quest. Okay, where's my horse? There it is. Okay, so since we're on the horse and we're about to be on the horse for a while, guess I'll go over the horses of this game. So there was horses in 2. I don't think any of them had any differences to them besides colors. And overall, they were fairly worthless because there was very few areas that you could actually use them in. Now, when you were in Forli or Tuscany, you could use them on the outside bits, but very little happened in the outside bits of those. Now, this one here, if we look at the map, like the Centro District and the Vatican is all city. And then everything else is pretty open. There's buildings, there's hills, there's mountains. But it's all pretty open. Fuck me. So the horses come in handy a lot, even for navigating through the streets. Now, if you're doing a bunch of stuff in the Centro District, in the city, it would be better to do it mostly on foot. But obviously, if you're going to end up outside the city anyway, you may as well grab the horse and do it, because it'll still be faster. Now, if you've played Red Dead Redemption, this game has a somewhat similar mechanic in that in this game and in Red Dead Redemption, as soon as you're on a horse, that horse becomes yours. When you call, like when you whistle for a horse, the last horse that you sat, your ass on will be the one that comes for you. Now, in Red Dead Redemption, though, there were certain sections where they forced you onto a new horse. Now, during those sections, it never, if it forced you onto a horse that wasn't yours, it wouldn't override your horse. Except for maybe when you break the stallion in like one of the early missions. Now, just like Red Dead Redemption, the horses in this game do have different stats. It's not as I don't actually remember exactly how in-depth the different horses got in Red Dead. In this one here, as far as I know, and have been able to tell in the little bit that I played around with the horses in between parts, you could tell purely based on the horse. So like this horse right here, fully armored, right? It's the slowest horse you can get. Now, you might think, well, why would you want that? Because it looks badass. That's it. That's my entire reasoning. I don't know if the armor does anything. I would like to think so, but I don't know. Now, from this horse, the next, like the middle horse, there's only three, okay, I'm going the right way. 3 classes of horses. There's a fully armored one that I'm riding, which is the slowest. Then there's one that's like a pack horse kind of deal. It has like bags and shit and like a whatever on its ass end that it carries. It's the next slowest, and then the ones with nothing on them are the fastest. Now, I don't think that the breeds of them matter, but who knows. So I will try and keep that horse as much as possible, but I know there are parts that will kick me off it.
Come in, come in! I'll kill you if you don't.
Bartolomeo.
Wait here. You have to meet my wife. Fantasilea! Fantasilea! Where is she?
Did you check behind the table?
Ah, here she is.
Lieta di conoscervi.
Charmed. Truly.
Now, we talk about war.
How goes the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
Machiavelli seemed to think things were more difficult.
You know Machiavelli.
Abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto!
Scusatemi. Throw me Bianca.
Ezio, let me get straight to the point. The fight is not going well. We have been attacked on both sides. Borgia on one, French on the other. But know this. The Borgia position is weak. If you can defeat them, we can concentrate our forces on the French front.
I think I know a way to help. Thank you for disclosing this to me, Madonna Dalviano.
It is the least a wife can do to help her husband.
Alright. Send his troops to attack barracks. Okay, full sync, kill only the Borgia captain. So, stuff like this is why I bought the crossbow. I wasn't going to, because the crossbow is like 12 grand or some shit. So I didn't really
stop their leader before he gets to the tower.
Have any intention of doing it, but can I lock onto him? Yeah. With the crossbow. Oh. Okay, it's not oh, hang on. Okay, it's not fucking working, but
Mercy, I've done nothing.
God, this crossbow usually one-shots everything. Oh, shit. No. No, Ezio, get away from me. Okay, so that crossbow, I will say, it can be used as for stealth attacks. It is a silent weapon. It also usually one-shots people. For some reason, not one... Okay, there we go. Batista Borgia has been killed. Ignite the tower. Okay, well, where the fuck's the tower now? I don't even know where this tower is. Oh god, and now the French guys are here. Okay, so the tower is which one? Gotta be this one in the middle of the lake then, right? I mean... Okay. So yeah, this is one of the towers where I couldn't do it in between parts.
Which way did he go?
Because it's part of this mission. Unfortunately. But I can do it now, which is why I want to do this, because there's this one, and I don't know about... Well, I mean, obviously that isn't what I wanted to happen there. Believe it or not, I did not really want Ezio to make it across the bridge, past the people guarding it, and then jump into the water. In fact, that's almost the complete opposite of what I wanted him to do. Oh, look, there's a flower, or a flag here. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I knew if I jumped in the water, I could run around and collect this flag first. But yeah, I will say, now that he's, you know, jumped off into a direction I didn't want him to, I think I may have figured out why that happens in these games, and it's because they were built for the 360, and when the 1 came out, obviously, they changed around a little bit. The controller got, as it usually does, you know, as games progressed, the consoles progressed, the controllers became more sensitive. You know, still obviously not as sensitive as a PC mouse, whatever. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, they became more and more sensitive, and this game was built for a less sensitive controller. So I think that what happened is whatever they did to it before to make it work on the 360 might be fucking it for the 1, which is why, like, every once in a while I'll like shit like that'll happen, right? Where it's like I'll be going and he'll jump just slightly off and fuck everything up, right? Like that there, I want him to jump, and for some reason he took like that ever so slight right turn and didn't make it and like severely fucked it up. Did I get both flags? Oh, apparently I got the other flag at some point. Maybe it was up top or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. That's my theory anyway. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. But to me, it makes sense. Because, you know, the 360 controller, especially since, like, you know, I've been playing Battle Block Theater every week, right? And before that, we were playing, what the fuck was it? I was playing something on the 360. Or maybe I wasn't. Was I? No, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, you know, like, based on that. Now, granted, Battle Block Theater, very different from this game. Oh, I guess I can call my horse as well. Oh, there it is. Showed up behind me for some reason. Oh, God. So the horse will get you into trouble when it does shit like that. Because, like, it'll knock into a bunch of people in that, and if you mount it as it's knocking into a guard, the guard will get pissy at you and attack you and pull you off the horse. It did make me go a little crazy one time when I was doing it, in between parts there, because, like, I whistled for my horse showed up, I hopped on it, and it bumped a guard. And the guard immediately pulled me off my horse, and then when Ezio stood back up, he pushed me. So, like, my horse accidentally, like, nudged him, and he pulled me off of it and then pushed me, so I killed him and, like, 10 other guards in the area.
We sent those luridi codardi running for the hills.
Yes, we did.
Now that the Pope's dogs have fled, I will be able to draw more men to the fight. But first I want to reinforce our barracks.
Who will take care of this?
I'm no good with these things. You are the educated one. You approve the plans.
Va bene. But in return, I need to know Cesare and Rodrigo's every move. Can your men keep track of them for me?
Of course.
Okay, so this is another thing that I found out about last time. So when you unlock the areas, you renovate them, right? Now, when you renovate them, I don't know if it has different levels of renovation you can do. But as soon as you renovate it, as you can see, it's changing and whatnot. Now I could go around and put them in the faction buildings. Whatever faction... Oh, hang on.
Isn't she a thing of beauty?
Very impressive.
More men join us every day. It has become very competitive, which is just the way I like it. As you can see, this board shows the ranks of our top warriors. Prove your skills, and you will move up the list.
Shouldn't I already be at the top?
Cham's fighting downstairs.
If you're looking to show off, we also have fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got money on this match.
So yeah, now that I've renovated, if I go to the... Oh,
Where is Bartolomeo?
At the fight downstairs.
He has such an aggressive view of the world. However, strategy is equally important. Take these carrier pigeons, for example. Each one sent from Machiavelli bears the name of an important Templar in Roma. Eliminate them, and you will have more of an impact than a battle ever could.
Thank you, Madonna. Can you ask Bartolomeo to come see me at Isola Tiberina with a report about Cesare and Rodrigo's whereabouts?
He will be there.
Okay. So, now I've unlocked... How did I fail that? That's the only guy I killed, right? Somebody else must have died by... Oh, probably when I ran past that cliff, right? Somebody probably fell off of it and died. That sucks. So yeah, now there's an achievement there that I can do. There's fights in the basement. You can do it. There's now assassinations and whatnot. There you go. And now there's mercenaries. Now mercenaries will show up, I think, in the Campania district. I don't think they will be everywhere. I think that they will strictly be restricted to the Campania district. Once I unlock the brothel, those will show up all over Centro. And once I unlock the Thieves Guild, they'll show up around Antico. Now, there might be one or two groups spread out through the other ones, but as you build faction buildings or renovate them, what faction you put in them determines what shows up around. So, like, if I turn this faction building here into a mercenary outbuilding, more mercenaries will appear in the Centro district. And that's how it works. Like, whenever you fill a faction, more of those will show up in that district. Now, I don't know if it's, like, the district as a whole or in, like, this, like, a smaller area around that building. Not 100% certain of that. Also, another thing he was mentioning there about rising the ranks and whatnot, there are challenges that can be completed. I think I have to go inside to see them maybe, but I might be able to... Database maybe? No. Okay, so I might actually have to go in. But every place will have it. It'll be like, for the mercenaries, it'll be like get a whatever kill streak. For the thieves, it'll be like steal so much money. For the brothel, it'll... Oh, I don't actually remember what the brothel one does. Okay, so fine. But, you know, as you go, whatever, more and more, right? There's also an achievement for those. And I think as you do the challenges, because I think before I talked about how you can upgrade them, I think the challenges are what upgrades them. Like every time you complete a set of challenges, like I think one for the Thieves Guild is to make a dive off of like a building that like a so many meter high dive. And I think you can do that from the top of your hideout, but I'm not sure on that one. But after you do so many, it'll upgrade them and give them new abilities. So I think the mercenaries just get better at fighting. The courtesans will be able to poison the people that you send. Like they'll send them after, like when you direct them to a person, they'll go to them, but they'll poison them. And then I know one of the upgrades that the thieves get is while they're following you and you go through a crowd, they will pickpocket everyone around you. Like everybody that they touch, they will pickpocket. And I don't remember if they can get caught doing it or not. But yeah, that's how those work. So generally you want to spread the faction buildings out so that you get more of them in the district. So you get more variety in the districts. Because, you know, obviously more variety would give you more options on how to deal with future missions. Also, the Borgia towers, I have taken down all of them that I can reach, as you saw. Because that's how I ended up renovating everything. They stay in effect during missions. So the fact that I took them all down means that missions, like for example, the missions I'm about to do would probably have been harder if I didn't have the Borgia tower.
Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto,
aiuto! Madonna Solari!
Lucia, we thought you were gone for good.
The men took us on a ship, and they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
I mean... Oh, and I'm... Okay, for full sync, do not swim. Deliver the money. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's not going to be that simple. I have a feeling that if I do get there, they're not going to let me pay, they're going to try and ambush me and take the money and keep her anyway because they're slave traders. So, I mean, chances are, if she runs a brothel, she would be worth a lot of money overseas or something. I don't know. Oh, my voice is getting a little sore there. Or I'm going to get there and Ezio just isn't going to want to pay. Oh, fuck. I don't even have... Wait. I have 13,000... I need 25. Okay. For a second there, I didn't think I had enough because it was there. Oh god, I should call my horse. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? There you are. Oh. Or, you know, we're gonna get there and Ezio just isn't gonna pay the ransom. I mean, just guess. Did I take, like, a wrong path here or something? Or is it just... Okay, if I turn around, there's a fucking bridge behind me somewhere that I can cross to get over there. Ugh, God. Man, my voice really is giving out. I may not end up recording. So this is, like, the third video I've recorded today. I still have Uncharted to record for this week. May skip out on that one until tomorrow, because my voice is getting... Not that I could edit it all today anyway, so there's not really any point in me doing it today. But, you know, I just like to get them all done. But I may have to wait until tomorrow for that one, because my voice is... I mean, I feel like you can probably hear it, like I can hear it. So I feel like you can probably hear it, but it even feels like it's not even going to be...
What is the meaning of this?
Like, it's pretty shitty sounding to me right now, and it doesn't feel like it's going to get any better. So those guys there, as you free districts, you get more of them. Those guys with the little symbols above their head that I just passed. And what they do is, I can't remember what they're called. But what they do is, if you go past them with guards, they will hold the guards for you. Like, they will grab all over the guards and keep them still and distract them for you and whatnot. You can't make them do anything. Like, you can't send them after guards. You can't get them to cause a distraction for you or anything. They're purely there as chase breakers, basically.
Please, God. Are you here for the whore?
Are you dating me?
I have your money. Let her go!
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Really? So these guys here, right? These guys have shown up a couple times as I was playing the game as, like, muggers. Oh, fuck me. They tend to, like, ambush you, but the thing about them is not the guards don't much care for them either. They do that. They do, like, the... Oh god, what the fuck just happened? What? I don't... Are you guys... I don't know what just happened. What the fuck is going on? I feel like the game just broke on me. Because, like, it tried to target, like, something way the fucking gone over there. Okay, well, I mean, if you're not going to, then I'll just do this, right? I mean, if they're not going to fight back... Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Now, the nice thing about these guys is they will ambush you as you play the game. Like, just as you're running around. But, now I don't know if these are going to do the same. Yeah, they give you rare loot. Oops. So, like, that Cardinal's purple dye, that's good. Like, that's a rare loot. I need that for the large quiver, as you may have seen. But yeah, that's really good. And they give me, like, that guy there gave me elephant ivory. Now, I think that they're never going to give me, like, the super rare stuff. Like, there's some stuff that is, like, super, super rare. But they've been giving me the Cardinal's purple dye. They've been giving me silk, which is the other thing that I need for it. See, there you go, another piece of silk. One thing I will say is whenever there's a weapon nearby, for some reason, he always auto goes to that. Now, if any of you have ever played Sonic Adventure, I don't know if it was in the first one, it's definitely in the second one. You know, everything on that game is, like, set to the B button. But if you were, like, doing something, right, like that you needed something in front of you and you didn't have the right action up, you could hit the Y button and it would switch what action was available, or, like, it was going to do. I wish that there was something like that in this game, but unfortunately there is not. Now, I kind of want to take her and, you know, take her to her friends, but I have... Okay, well, it's not even going to let me pick her up. I was going to say, but I have a feeling that even if I didn't kill her, they probably wouldn't much care for me walking through the streets with a dead courtesan. So, I think in the third game, they change out... I don't remember if there's mercenaries at all. I don't remember. I would have to imagine there's thieves, but they don't have courtesans. What they have instead in the third game, which might actually be where they upgrade to poison. It might not even be this game. After we do this, I will go into the building and see what's what. Because I want to say that the challenges do upgrade them. This is also a really long ways away. And I don't think I can fast travel during it. But anyway, even if I could, I couldn't get right there. But yeah, they don't have courtesans. They have the Romani, like gypsies. But they behave exactly the same way. Like, they're identical to the courtesans. In, as far as I can remember, in every regard. Like, they go, like, you hire them, they go around you in a group. They follow you around. They'll take guards away, like, you can use them to distract the guards the same way as the courtesans do. I think they'll peel off you the same way these ones do if you walk past a group of guards, you know, like you'll lose 2 instead of all 4, whereas if you send them, you lose all 4. I'm pretty sure they work exactly the same way. They're just different because you're in Constantinople in Revelations. And I guess they didn't have courtesans, prostitutes, anything like that in Constantinople during that period of time, but the gypsies were there. Now, oh god, oh fuck. You'll see me do that a lot, I will say, as I try and navigate the streets, because once again, just like in most games, I navigate mostly by minimap more than like what's actually in front of me. Like, I'll pay more attention to the minimap than what's directly in front of me. And unfortunately, that happens a lot, where it's like I'll see like a street in the minimap that doesn't actually connect, but it's so close to connecting that on the minimap it just looks like it's connected. Oh, I think I might have had to like enter the building. Probably, right? Damn it. So there is one lift that I don't have that I could. It's up on that wall there, but it must not be there until after... Oh, unless maybe I have to climb up? Oh, I guess they do have like a balcony out back. That makes sense. But yeah, it must not be there until after this place gets renovated. So I also don't think that it cost... Like, it didn't look like it lost me any money to renovate it. What the fuck is that? Yeah. Oh, that's my sister and mother. Great, they found the brothel.
Mother? Sister?
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda. What now? Will we have to close?
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Commerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Ouch.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
Yay! My sister now owns the brothel. Oh, it is gonna. Oh, with the 2,500 taken from the slavers. Okay. So I don't think it cost me anything to renovate Bartholomew's the barracks. This one, you know, technically it's costing me money, but since they gave it to me, you know, it obviously didn't. But yeah, there is. So yeah. So yeah, I knew that was coming up. Yeah, she runs the brothel here now. Yeah, yay. And then also every time you renovate that, obviously the fast travel point out front activates. Looks nice inside. I don't know what it looked like before, but I don't know. It looks nice. A lot of red.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
Okay, yeah, I think we should have enough time left to hit the Thieves Guild up. Oh, look at it, and it's actually starting me inside. Great, that's perfect. So yeah, over here should be the challenge board. Examine. Okay, so this is what you have to do for them. Use 10 courts and groups to distract guards. 10 enemies evaded using the crowd and other hide spots. 20 enemies stationed at guard posts killed using the crossbow without being detected. 10 horses belonging to guards commandeered without killing the rider. 5 dead bodies hidden in wells or haystacks. 15 poisoned guards. 20 guards killed during a smoke bomb. 10 guards assassinated from behind and 5 guards assassinated from blend spots. Easy, can do all of those. I don't know what Bartholomew's is. It probably rather similar, but more, you know, killing, like fighting, not, you know, stealth. Oh, and apparently I can just get straight up missions from them. Okay. Those, I'll have to, I'm going to say I'm going to do those in between. I don't remember exactly what all happens with them, but I'm going to assume that it's something that I should do in between. Okay, so I should probably fast travel to that one. So yeah, all we got left is the Thieves. Unfortunately, perform challenges to impress faction. Okay, so I think I just receive rewards for it. I don't think that I'll end up upgrading any of them. I think that the upgrades are probably from Revelations, is what I'm thinking. Pretty sure that they have a very similar system where it's like you do shit for them, but theirs, I think, is split into like, I want to say that theirs in, because the way I remembered it was you had 3 separate levels with 3 challenges in each level. You could do them out of order, but each time you completed a set of challenges, you would level them up. And most of the time, if I'm remembering correctly, the challenge above, so like you couldn't complete challenge or like the second set of challenges because it required you to use the ability that they gained from the first set of challenges. And then same with the third set. You couldn't do that until you did the second one for the same reason. Now, probably one of the most annoying things to do will be to get the guards' horses. Not because it's hard, but because... What the fuck is this? Oh, see, now these guys here, see how they're white arrows? Because now if the guards run by, they'll distract them for me. But because doing it without killing them, you know, obviously the easiest way to do that is to ride up beside them on my horse and hijack them. You can do that, it's really easy. You can ride up beside them, hijack them, or assassinate them. Either one gets you their horse. Unfortunately, when you hijack them, odds are they're just going to get up, get on your horse, and chase you down. So, and I don't know, and the sad part is there's an achievement for changing horse, like, 5 times or something like that. See now, and then this is the annoying part, is they will constantly fucking do this to you. And, like, you won't be able to get rid of them. And now this horse is mine. Especially like when I use like this armored horse. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna attempt to keep this horse as long as possible. Hey, come here. Just because I really like that's armored, but like riding it around like that, the guards are gonna be able to catch me like almost every time. These guys here don't really do a whole lot against the mounted guards. I mean, if one stops next to them, I think they will pull him off the horse. But like he has to stop next to them. And the guards do the same thing like most mounted units in games do against you, which is they just charge back and forth. Like they'll charge, go for the one hit, get away, charge again, you know, create distance and charge again. Like, you know, like they should, because like they're on a horse. Like I'm not giving them crap for it. Like if you're fighting on a horse, that's exactly what you want to do. Like you don't want to be stopped. Like you want to be in and out. Like the whole point of horses is to do that. Like being on a horse does technically give you a height advantage if you wanted to stand there and fight them. But if you were going to do that, the height advantage isn't worth the disadvantage of having a giant horse underneath you as you try and fight. Like, even, like, this horse looks huge to me. It could just be because, like, the third-person perspective, and I have a feeling that that's all it is the third-person's perspective fucking with me. But even so, it's still, like, it's still too big, right? Like, if your horse isn't moving, the little bit of maneuverability you'd get, like, turning it and whatnot, would not give you enough of an advantage in combat. Okay. So now I wanted to do this one last because I was honestly not sure if we would make it to it. Unfortunately, we did.
Ezio. La Volpe. I'm surprised to see you.
And why have you appeared at my door? Wait, I know the answer.
You always do.
You want to put my spies to work?
Then join me.
In aiding Machiavelli? No, thank you. That man is a traitor to our order.
A serious allegation coming from a thief. What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
I am not convinced. He is meeting someone in the Trastevere right now. Care to accompany me?
I will follow.
Do not be detected while reducing notoriety. Remain undetected until rejoining revolt. So yeah, now they're going to teach me about notoriety, which is why I half hope that we wouldn't make it to this one. I'm glad we did, but I'm also not. I mean, I'm glad we did because it will obviously unlock... What the fuck? There's something... Oh, there's a shop to purchase there. Because obviously I'll unlock the challenges, and then in between this part and the next, you know, I can go around, I can complete all the challenges that I can. I guess technically I may not be able to do all of them, because there might be some that require stuff that I don't get until later in the game, but... Oh, God. My back is starting to hurt, too. That's another reason not to record Uncharted today. Anyway. So yeah, and like this way at least I'll be able to... I should probably just hop right across here. Do all of them in between, even if I do have to deal with the shitty notoriety. But, I mean, I gotta say, it was nice being able to do everything I did. Like, there was a couple of the achievements that I worked on and got. One was to kill a guard with a broom. I ended up killing a lot of guards with a broom because, you know, that's not, you can't really get one by itself, or by himself. And another one was to kill 3 guards. You had to kill one by throwing a heavy weapon at him, so like a giant axe or a sword, from more than 10 meters, and then a spear, a long weapon, and a smoke bomb.
Help! Volpe! My son Claudio has been injured!
They are going to shoot him.
I will kill these. Go! Get the others!
Okay. Kill the archers before the thief dies. I mean, it helps that they all came down to me. Yeah? Ah, fuck. Okay, really, guys? Really? Really? There we go. Why did you take out your... Fucking pull out your fucking thing. So the archers, I can't seem to... I don't know what the fuck his issue is. He doesn't seem to want to auto-lock on them. But yeah, you just hit them, they'll block a couple shots, and then you'll kill them. He doesn't seem to want to activate his chain kill on them, but I guess whatever. Aha! Oh, it didn't fucking work. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Get him, get him.
On him!
There we go. Hey, now I'm notorious.
Hide from the guards.
I cannot. They are going to kill me.
Pay attention. Do what I do.
Oh, really? Okay, so Ezio is going to show him Blend with the crowd to get to Levolpe without being noticed. Okay. Good. Where the fuck's the crowd? Guards are actively searching for you. Yeah. I mean, it says that. I don't think they are. Like, they don't, like, actively send out, like, more patrols or anything. But it's just that they will start to detect you faster and, you know, they'll turn hostile a lot quicker. Come on. Get fucking moving. Okay, so that crowd's kind of fucking me. They do have the thing in this game, which I think they had before, which is, like, pretty much as soon as you hit right trigger, like, as you saw there, when I was walking, it was, like, more or less fine, but as soon as I hit right trigger, it, like, fucking shot up like a motherfucker.
Keep out of sight for a while. Intesi?
The guards are looking for you.
I see they have posters up.
Then rip them down. You can pay the heralds a few florins to silence them.
Or I can eliminate witnesses.
You know how to disappear.
Yep, learned it in the last game. Somehow it didn't follow me to this game until right now. Okay, so yeah, you have witnesses. Same as the last one, you have witnesses, you have wanted posters. The wanted posters are still in very weird locations, such as this. The witnesses, once again, run around. The wanted posters, I think, yeah, it looks like still 25%. Heralds, 50. Witnesses, 75%. Now, I could just kill that. Oh, that hurt. So I could try and kill the witness, but there's another thing that I want to do here. Just bribe him, because, you know, 500 florins. Bribed him. And now if I go boop, now I got my 500 florins back. And not only do I not pay anything to lose, I get an achievement. Boom. Oh, fuck. Also, apparently pickpocketing him did fuck me up a little bit because it did increase my notoriety by a very slight margin. Either that or else... No, I was going to say either that or else they did it so that I had to try and kill the guy, but no, I see that there's more wanted posters. Unfortunately, it looks like this episode will run a little bit long. Not too much, just because... Oh, he's going to do that thing again where he refuses to fucking... Yeah. He does that every now and then. He did that a lot in 2 as well. Where, after he would climb out the water, he would refuse to climb the wooden boards. Like, he would jump up onto, like, the bottom rung like he was there. And then for whatever reason, he would... Where the... Oh, there it is. He would refuse to, like, climb up them. And I don't know why. I never did figure out anything to, like, counteract that. So, there we go. So now the other one was to not get detected again. Now, is it not get detected or just, like, not get into combat again? When your notoriety... Okay. So, yeah, this one here works the same as 2. I think it works... I think it works differently in Revelations. Because I do believe in... Because in Revelations, you're in Constantinople. And the Templars have a little bit of a hold over it, but it isn't like in these ones where the Templars are the guards. In Constantinople, you actually have a division between the guards and the Templars. Like, the guards will attack the Templars will attack the guards. And you can use that to your advantage in Revelations and whatnot, but the main thing about it is the Templars will always attack you on sight, but killing them doesn't raise your notoriety. And the guards will more or less ignore you. So it's great. Like, it's fantastic. Is Levolpe up top or something? Nope, not over there. Oh, there he is.
What a night this has been.
Volpe, listen to me. I know what we saw, but you have nothing to fear from Machiavelli. I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio's life. If you believe Machiavelli remains loyal to the Order, I trust you.
So, what of the thieves?
We had plans to repair this old building, but now that you and I are working together, I would like to know what you think.
We need to make sure the Borgia stay away. Perhaps it could look like an inn.
Yes. I like that idea.
Then I will make it so.
Right. So I don't know if this one will cost me any money. I mean, I didn't get any, so... nope, it doesn't. guess the thieves are paying for this one. So there we go. Now, as you notice, the map wasn't revealed around here. It's because you have to rebuild this first, and then when you climb up to the top, you get the synchronization point.
Welcome, Ezio, to La Volpe Addormentata.
The inn looks perfect. No one will ever suspect its real purpose.
The guild will be run from here. Visit me whenever you like. There might be objectives to pursue that will help our cause in the city.
I see you thieves compete against each other.
You can participate if you wish. Perhaps you will show them a thing or two. Ah, yes, I forgot. We also have gambling. It is a great source of income, especially since we ensure that the Borgia guards always lose.
One last thing. I need your spies to find the apple. It has been taken from me.
We are searching the city for it already.
Molto bene. Come to Isola Tiberina with your findings.
I shall.
Alright. So there we go. Thieves unlocked. Now, unlike the fights at the one, you play Hazard here, which is some kind of game. There's an achievement tied to that as well. And probably... Well, you know what? Let's see. There was a board in... Oh, wait. Was that it over there? Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's see what these ones are. Okay. Thief groups use sprint uninterrupted for 300 meters. That's easy. Jump from a horse to a beam. 40 leaps of faith. Perform a dive from a height of 25 meters. Pickpocket 250. Glide. Okay, well, I don't have the parachute yet. Guards kill with a ranged weapon, and guards air assassinated from a beam. So a lot of those are just grindy out. Like, if I had done this earlier, obviously the leaps of faith would have been more done, because I've done quite a few of them, just getting viewpoints and doing shit. But obviously, if you just find like a nice low one, you can just keep climbing and jumping easy enough. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. We started his repressed memories of Christina. These markers identify location memories from a restored sequence. What the fuck does that mean? Hang on. Where is that? Is that another separate mission? What the fuck is that? Copernico. Okay, so apparently I get... Oh, and then there's another one up here. Oh, that's a restored memory. And I don't know what Copernico is. So, alright. So we will explore those next time, I guess. No fucking clue what they are. But for now, as you can see, the Sleeping Fox Inn is rebuilt. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.